Hi, everybody. Everybody, hello. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Sonia. Hi, Lisa. Hello, Ron and Danya. How's everybody doing today? Hello to everyone. Come on in. On your way in, give a thumbs up. Hope y'all are having a great day today. Danya, how are you? Sonia, thank you. I'm feeling a little bit better, to be honest, just a little bit. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do this one, but we're here. We're here, praise God, we are here. I didn't want anybody's food to go bad, you know. Hello, Ron and Joyce, Brandy, Bello, Nicole and Bernita. Kimberly is here. Nicole is back. Deborah, hello. Angela and Lori, hello. How's everybody doing today? My name is Vic. How are you? Nita, Christopher, Minerva, how are you? Tammy Williams. Here's what we're going to do, everybody. Let's wait for a couple more people to come in. You know, I like to give people a chance to come in before we get started right away cooking, you know. Okay, how's everybody? Give a thumbs up on the way in. Let's make the thumbs up match with the people that are in here, okay? Dorothea, how are you? Denise, hello. Your health always comes first. Thank you, Ron. Thank you so much, Ron. Oh my goodness, I felt so bad. I had to cancel yesterday. Then I thought I was going to cancel today. I was just like, I cannot let these people down. But we're here. Val, hello. Robin, Debbie, how are you? Lamore, Brenda says, I gave a thumbs up. Wanda McMorris is back. Lynn says, hello. Nicole says, hello, Gina and everyone. We need 200 thumbs up. Let's make the thumbs up match with the people that are in here. I see everybody's in here. We got 283 of you and 103 thumbs up. Today is going to be very exciting. Hold on, guys. I'm looking at my computer. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, so today is going to be so exciting. We're making steak. We're making baked potatoes, and I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to make a delicious. If you want to make it well done, I'm going to show you how to make it well done, make it delicious. If you want to make it medium, I'm going to show you today. You want to make it rare? I'm going to show you all the famous trick that I like to do for a successful, delicious steak. Okay, I see you, Heidi. How are you? Sharon and Gillette. How's everybody doing? Cindy B says, I gave a thumbs up. Hey, from Cali, how are you? You're new to the channel. Let me see your name. Renee, welcome to Gina Young's Live. Thank you for coming in. Everybody welcome Renee to the channel. Robin, hello. Worldwide Ghost is here. Debbie Parker says, I'm back. Or she says, hi, Gina. I'm ready to eat steak, says Brandy. Okay. Okay, this is great. V. Jack, hello there. San Diego checking in. Okay, welcome. Let's see. Sonia is saying, welcome today. Gina will be making steak. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Listen. So after Dakota gets out to shower, he's going to have to give me a different tripod because this one here is like standing on one leg, and this is the brand new one. Remember he broke the other one? Well, I turned around and I connect the camera to this one and it broke. What's up with the tripods here? So here in a few minutes, we'll switch the camera out to a different tripod so we're not flimsy and moving all over the place. Cleveland is here. That's Peggy. How are you? Christopher, how are you? Miss Intel says, I'm ready. Okay, where's the food? Okay, let me see. You said, I'm so ready. Okay, and that's Nicole. Nicole, what I like to do, is I like to give people a chance to come in, whether they have to use the restroom. Valencia, how are you? Whether they have to use the restroom, wash their hands, get all their ingredients out, get their meat washed, whatever they need to do. And here in about, I'd say maybe a good 7 minutes, you're gonna see me hop around there. We're gonna get started cooking Gina Young style, okay? Welcome everybody. Thank you, Heidi. Brandy says hello to Christopher. Catherine, how are you? Happy Friday, Christopher. How are you doing today? Hello, Gina. Glad you're feeling better. I'm feeling a little bit better. Just a little bit, just a little bit. I got a smile on my face because God is absolutely amazing. But do I feel the best? I really don't. I really don't. But God is good, and that's the reason why I smile. And I have zero energy, like zero energy. Yes, B. Carter said, yes, he is. Yes, and it's the truth. Yes, it is. There is a lot of Nicoles. It's funny because I said hello to Nicole, and then I don't think I said hello to the other ones because I thought I already said hello. But it's different, Nicoles. Hello to everybody. Valencia, how are you? G. Hughes is here, says God is good all the time. Take care of your health when you need to, Miss Gina. We'll always be here for you. Absolutely. I know you guys will. But like I said, more than anything, I didn't want anybody's food to go bad. We already had to cancel yesterday. So I said, at the most, we'll go ahead, do a live. And if I have to, do the video and after the video, get off of here, then I'll do that. But I'm going to come live and show you guys how easy it is to make steak, Gina Young style, okay? Let me see, Sonia. You can tell you're not feeling your best, Gina. You're always so jolly. Thank you so much. And like I said, more than anything, the reason why I smile is because God is absolutely amazing. Yes. So thank you. All right, I'm going to take my computer on around there, and I might have to get the tripod myself. It'll just take me like 2 seconds to go grab it. And then I'm gonna go ahead, put my microphones on. We're having fun. We're having fun here at the Young's house. Even when I don't feel good, what's the word that I'm looking for? Even when I don't feel good, there's always a reason to smile. And I'm so serious. Oh, Christopher, you're so sweet. Thank you, says Heidi. Terrell, hello. How are you? Mic check. Oh, I ain't got the microphone on yet. Well, I got this one on, but I don't have the other one connected to the actual mic that makes the sound, which is this one. Okay, 1 second. Let me go get my other tripod so I can get over that way and we can get started. 310 people in here. Give a thumbs up if you have not done so. You might need to back out real quick to give a thumbs up and then come back in. All right, I'm going to grab this other tripod and we're going to get started. Is broke, so this one will have to be the one being used. So you have to push it up. All right, everybody, get your aprons on. Get all your ingredients out. All right, I will be washing my steak off using apple cider vinegar. You can use white vinegar. Heck, you can wash your steak off with cold water and a little bit of salt. Okay. So just give it a nice rinse and kind of rub it a little bit, so to speak. Okay. I'm gonna take some of this Pepto-Bismol here in the pill form. See if it can kind of settle my stomach a little bit, you know. Dana, hello. Susie Q, hello, how are you? All right, I'm coming around, get ready to hook everything up. I'm gonna need that computer on me, or that phone on me here in a second. You want to go ahead and turn that on me? And we need the light as well. I'm just opening up my steaks, and then, like I said, I'm going to give them a nice wash. It's broke, that's why we need to change tripods. Okay, just bear with me on the camera kind of being lopsided for a second. Okay. We're going to change tripods. Got some light and actions going. You're going to have to fix that tripod right there, this big white one in front of me. Put the camera on there. What? Okay. Let me grab my apple cider. The phone might make you a little dizzy. Camera might make you a little dizzy for a second. But we'll have it all set up in 1 second, okay? Bear with me today. Now, we will be cooking our baked potatoes in the microwave. We've done it before. It was so stinking easy, and you all loved it, and that's how we're gonna do it. Because, listen, because otherwise, you can cook your baked potato in the oven, and it takes you like an hour. And, you know, our steaks ain't gonna take that long. So we will be cooking potatoes in the microwave, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's gonna be so fluffy, and the outside's gonna be beautiful, seasoned, and crispy. Okay? All right, here's my computer. It's chilly. It is chilly. What's your weather like where you all are at? My hands are already washed. Okay. So now, sounds good to me, Gina. That's Heidi talking. Okay, so the first thing that we will be doing. Said pep rally sounds fun. The first thing that we will be doing, you want to go ahead and connect the microphone? And then if it tells you it needs to be charged, then we can always charge it. You're going to lose sound for 1 second, but that sound is going to come right back in. So don't freak out on me, okay, and say there's no sound. We good? I'm sure you can hear me now. Is my thing bouncing? Is it on 2-4? 2-4 and it's bouncing? Okay. All right, everybody. So now, I'm going to go ahead and wash my meat, and you guys can do the same. Like I said, use some cold water, a little bit of salt, pat it dry with a paper towel. You can use lemon or lime juice, rub it on there, wash it off with cold water, pat it dry with a paper towel. I'm using apple cider vinegar, and I'm just going to run some cold water, give it a nice rub, pat it with a paper towel, okay? All right, I'm not going far. I'm right here. The washing of the steaks are getting done right now. I hope you all are having a great day today. Hope everybody has a great weekend. I mean, you can't have nothing but a great weekend. You're starting your weekend off with steak and potatoes. You can't get any better than that, right? No, you can't. All right, I got some beautiful steaks here. I'm using ribeye. Is there anybody else using a different cut of steak? What kind of steaks are you guys using if you didn't decide to use ribeye? Weather is beautiful in California. Oh, that's great. I love to hear that. I'm just patting my steaks nice and dry. I've already washed my hands, like I said. All right. If you happen to have a large steak, you can always pat it using the back of a frying pan to make it thinner, or you can slice that baby with a knife to make it even thinner if you want it to, okay? So listen, let me ask everybody this question. Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Can I get some red hearts in the comment section of the people that's going to be cooking with me today? Oh, you're making chili watching. Okay, that's great. Yes, Lady Magnolia. All right, I'm ready. Okay. Oh, you're making a New York strip. New York strip is beautiful. I see a couple people in here that's going to be cooking with me. Okay, that's great. We got Sonia, Valencia, Maddie. Okay, Lisa, T.I., and okay. This is great. Heidi and Delena. All right, so now, here's what I want to do right now. Let's go ahead. I've always told you guys, and you'll know what I'm talking about when I say this. You don't want to cook your meat straight out of the refrigerator. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this. You don't want to cook your meat straight out of the refrigerator because the meat will seize up and it'll cook up nice and dry. So what do? We're going to season our meat right now on both sides with the salt, pepper, garlic powder, and Montreal steak seasoning on both sides. And then we're just going to set it aside, okay? And we want those spices to really seep down into this beautiful protein. Meanwhile, we want our meat to come up to room temperature so that when it hits the hot pan, it'll already be relaxed and it doesn't have to go into shock and cook up dry, okay? Everybody with me? So if you're with me, let's go ahead and season these beautiful steaks just like so. Let's do it together, okay? Salt, pepper, garlic powder, Montreal steak seasoning. You just, season it up real good. But I do have to just be honest with you really quickly. If you've got a nice grade of meat and you know it's a good steak, all you really need is salt and pepper. Like, I'm so serious about that, So let's go ahead and season together, okay? Look at that, look at that, look. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, that was just the pepper. And I like to put the salt in my hand and distribute it just like so, because I feel like I can put the salt where I want it to go, versus the shaker bottle and then I'm not happy where the salt was, where the salt got put on the steak. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Good seasoned steak. We're going to go right in with that garlic powder. Don't be shy with the garlic powder. You want that flavor. Okay, Montreal steak seasoning, something great here. And you can use this on burgers too. You bet you can. Okay. I am going to use a little bit of parsley flakes. That's something that I didn't mention, but it's just going to give some color, okay? When we're here on TV for the world to see, you want it to look beautiful, All right, so I'm going to flip those babies over, just like so in this manner. All right, we're going to season. Got that little bit of salt left in that palm. Yes, Sonia, Montreal steak seasoning is beautiful. It tastes good too. Oh, look like she got the whole cow on the table. Well, I got 3 nice ribeye steaks. That's what I do have. All right, let's move things out the way and you guys can see even a little bit better. All right, I'm going right in with the rest of the seasonings, making sure that I season up that fat because I love fat. I do. I hate to say it. I love steak fat. I love pork chop fat. Sometimes I like chicken fat. You know? That's just in my DNA. All right, so we're going to season, and then we're going to set these aside so they can come up to room temperature because I'm sure some of your steaks haven't been out the refrigerator for a long time. Okay? All right, so now we're going to set those aside, and the next thing we're going to do, look at that. Just set it aside. All right, let me know if you all are done seasoning your steak, and if you are, we can move on, and I'm going to show you how to make delicious baked potatoes, Gina Young style. It's easy. You bet it is. It's so easy. A lot of people, I don't really know, but I'd like to say there's people out there that's probably frowning right now saying, oh, she's getting ready to cook the baked potatoes in the microwave. You bet I am. They always turn out good, light and fluffy, and that potato meat, I like to call it potato meat. That potato meat turns out so fluffy and airy and just gorgeous, right? Just a bit blurry. Okay, well, let me look at what you're looking at. Let's see. Okay, I got a nice clear picture here, and I'm looking at exactly what you're looking at. You might want to clean your device off and see if it's your device. Okay? I got a good picture. I'm watching carefully. Okay, great. All right, now I still didn't take my medicine. I do want to take it. So I'm going to do just that. Grab a little bit of water, and so I can take this Pepto just to make sure that my stomach agrees with me throughout this live. I don't want a stomach that doesn't agree with me today. You and your stomach should always agree, right? I'm so happy I was able to come on here, guys. You guys just don't know. I was going to cancel. I was going to do it. All right, I'm going to wash my hands one more time. I'm going to show you what we're getting ready to do with these potatoes. So what I want you to get out, I want you to get salt and pepper and a little bit of vegetable oil out, okay? Let me wash my hands. Some of you right now are saying, what the heck is the vegetable oil for? Well, the vegetable oil is because I want to rub that skin. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely, totally, and my family, we love to eat the baked potato skin, but you got to season it up. You got to give it some good flavor, okay? And here's how it's done. I want to put a little plate underneath the potatoes, because we're going to rub these babies down after you wash them. Go ahead and wash them up real good, okay? I washed them up earlier. Okay, is everybody with me? Okay, so now first thing I want to do, grab a fork, because we need to poke a couple of holes into the potato. All right, so we're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to flip them over and we're going to go 1, 2. You might have to use a little bit of strength. Sometimes the fork doesn't go in as easy, you know, okay? You're going to get a little bit of juice coming out that potato, but just hold it away from you a little and you'll be fine. A little bit of potato juice ain't never hurt nobody. It hasn't. It's never hurt me. All right, so now we got holes in our potato, okay? It's simple. You salt your potatoes? Yes, T. Smith is saying, yes, Gina, I salt my potatoes with kosher salt. I take it upon myself to say everyone in here is over 18. All right, here's what we're going to do. Go ahead and take some oil. All right, and we're going to rub that oil all over the potatoes, okay? If you have a silicone brush, you can use that, but I don't mind doing this. I can always wipe my hands off when I'm done. Okay? So this is going to give you a great crust. But then it's also going to help for the salt and pepper to adhere to the potato. Okay? Now, let's just say you were cooking these in the oven. And if you were that person that's cooking them in the oven, which we're not doing today, you would oil it, salt and pepper it, cover it with foil and throw it in the oven, 350 degrees for about an hour. Okay, so that's how that's done. You use foil on it, but when you're cooking it in a microwave, we know we can't use foil, so you don't put foil on these ones, okay? All right, I'm gonna wipe my hands down a little bit, and I'm coming back. I'm not going too far. And when I come back, we're gonna season with salt and pepper. Okay, and I like to put a generous amount of salt and pepper on it. I do. I like to season the potato skin because, like I said, I like to eat it. My family does too. So now you just kind of roll it around, just like so. Get it nice and seasoned. Don't be afraid to season that skin. If you love to eat the skin, and the skin has a nice amount of nutrients, season it. And then you're going to say, the heck, I never knew that. I never knew that, Gina. And now I love potato skin. All right, so now I'm going in with some salt. I'm not using sea salt today, normally, which is most of the time. You guys see me using a sea salt. I couldn't believe I ran out. All right, salt and pepper. So now what we're going to do, these are huge potatoes, right? I'm going to start these potatoes on 11 minutes. If you have a regular potato, and let's just say you're cooking 2 regular sized potatoes, I want you to put your microwave on 9 minutes, half the way through of the cooking process. Look at this. You turn it over, okay? And then when your microwave beeps saying, hey, I'm done, what I want you to do is I want you to take your fork and stick it in there. And if your fork goes in with ease, guess what? Your baked potato was that easy, that simple, it's done. But if you take your fork and you go in and it don't go in or it don't feel nice and soft, turn the microwave back on for another 2.5 to 3 minutes, okay? Sometimes, because I choose the really big potatoes, sometimes I have to turn my microwave on a couple times, okay? So let's everybody right now get these potatoes into your microwave, put it on 9 minutes. If yours are big, big, big like mine, put it on 11 minutes. Half the way through the cooking process, you flip that baby over. And when the microwave goes off, go in with your fork and see if it's soft. If it's not, throw it back on for another 2.5 to 3 minutes. Let's do this together. Let's do it together. Come on. You're in charge of this. The microwave. Put it over there. Or you can put it here. Okay. All right, guys, you'll see me back in the equation really quickly. And what I want everybody to do, okay, come on in, give thumbs up on the way in. If you have not done so, back out to give a thumbs up and then come right back on in. We're going to have fun. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. We're going to have lots and lots of fun. You may have just seen the light go out, but the light will come back on, so I don't want nobody freaking out, okay? It's going to come back on. He just turned it off for a second. All right? Thank you, Christopher. 11 minutes. All right? So now, is everybody with me? How's everybody doing? I see a thumbs up. Yes, Sonia makes a great point. She said, or any sides that you want. If you're that person that wants to make a nice salad to go with your Steak today, absolutely you can. Just throw a quick salad together. A lot of people like to have steak, potatoes, and a nice salad. I chose not to do the salad today. All right, so now I want to talk about the possibility of cooking mushrooms and onions today. Okay, so now in the description when I posted the community post, I said mushrooms and onions is optional. So those of you that want to have onions and mushrooms on top of your steak today, make sure you have your mushrooms. I'm going to grab out an onion. We're going to slice it. I'm going to put a teeny tiny bit of oil in the bottom of this pan. Let's go ahead and do it now. And I'll show you. It's just a little bit of oil. Just that little bit. That little bit will do the trick, okay? And I'm going to put the mushrooms right there. I haven't turned the pan on yet, you know. But if you decide that you don't want to use mushrooms and onions, you can just sit and wait real quick, and then we'll get started on the steak together, okay? So I'm going to grab my onion, slice a little bit of onion, and I want to cook my mushrooms and onions on a medium-high heat until they get beautiful and golden brown, okay? Oh, it looks like I'm in the refrigerator, guys, and I got one onion left. Isn't that something? One onion. Dakota, can you turn the fan on for me? It's chilly outside, but it sure is hot in here. I put my jacket, my sweater on for the weather outside, but clearly it's nice and warm in here. There might be some part of this live where I take this hoodie off. I love the colors and I love the hoodie, but I don't love to be hot. Okay, V. Sanford says you got to have onions. Got to have them onions. I totally agree. I feel like when you have a steak, you got to have onions. You got to have mushrooms. It just really gives, it elevates the whole dish. It does, because you can eat some sautéed onions and mushrooms on top of your potato, or you can eat it on top of your steak, or just on the side as vegetables, you know. All right, I'm going to stop talking this much. I want to cut this onion because I don't want to go crying over this onion. Y'all know how I am when it comes to cutting up onions and crying over these onions. That's something I don't want to do today. Okay, so I'm going to rush to cut that onion. Hey, you can chop your onion. You can slice it, do whatever you want, okay? Just get it in the pan with those mushrooms, okay? A little tiny bit of oil. No butter. No butter is needed. Butter burns at a high temperature. But if you decide you want to put some butter in here, put the butter in at the last minute, okay? Okay, Feeling Good says, I'm on the road, but I'm listening, okay? Okay, that's great. Thank you for coming in and joining us. Listen, welcome to all of the new subscribers. Welcome back to all of the returning subscribers. I love you guys so much, and I'm so thankful that you're here with me today. Okay? So I have my onions and mushrooms. We're getting ready to cook them on a medium heat. Okay? Medium high. I'd like to say medium high. Meanwhile, we have these beautiful steaks. Okay? But before we start with our steaks, I want to explain a whole lot of different things to you, right? And then I want to wash the onions off my hands so I don't go crying. 1 second. 1 second. Me and onions, whoo, listen here. We got a love-hate relationship because I love a good onion. You bet I do. But they make me cry. They make me cry. All right, I'm just washing my hands. So now when I come back, we're going to talk about some important things about your steak that you definitely need to know. Okay? How's everybody doing before we talk about the steak? Somebody tell me how things are going. What's the blue thing behind me? It's like, it is like a mini fish tank, and it has, what the heck are they called? I can't even think of what they're called. Give me a second, because you asked me too quick, and I cannot even think of what they're called. I'll think of it. Okay, remind me. You remind me. Okay, give a thumbs up on the way in. Okay, so now what I want to talk about. I'm pretty sure you all have your onions, your mushroom season, cooking up on the stove if you decided that you wanted to use them. I'm pretty sure you all have beautiful seasoned steaks in front of you, and you should have your potatoes in the microwave. So now, what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how you can tell that your steak is the way that you want your steak. This is a trick. It's an old trick, but I just have to be honest, this trick right here I'm about to show you, it really works. Like, it really works. It may look kind of silly, but it works. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm coming close to you. So, if you take your hand and you close it just lightly, if you close your hand lightly, like not like this, but if you close it lightly, you still got like a hole right there. And you feel right here, if you feel that, that is a rare steak. Okay, check me out, check me out. Then you close your hand a little bit more. That's medium rare. Check me out. Then you close your hand a little bit more. That's medium. Okay, we're touching right here, the web. Okay, that's a medium steak. You close it even tighter. That's medium well. But if you close it the tightest you can and you touch right there, guess what that is? That's a well done steak. It looks silly. It sounds silly, but doggone it, it works. And it works for guess who? Your girl. It works for Gina Young. And that's how I determine, because everyone in this household likes different kind of steaks. My husband likes his well done. I like mine's medium rare, you know, and Dakota likes his medium well. So I'm always doing this, and this will get you used to touching your steak and you say, oh, that feels like medium well, okay? I feel like if you cut it to check it, to see if it's medium well or to see if it's well, guess what's going to happen? Well, what's going to happen to you, all your beautiful juice is going to come running out, and we don't want that. You don't want to cut your steak while you're cooking it to see if it's done. Okay? You don't want to do that because all your juices is going to come running out. The next thing is, when this steak is done, we're going to let it rest for about 5 to 7 minutes before cutting into it, because we want for all the juices and seasonings to redistribute back into it after it comes out of the hot pan. And then when you slice into it, it always stays nice and juicy. Okay? So now, tell me how you guys are doing. And if everybody's doing okay, we can move on and get these steaks into the pan. Now, into the pan, I'm going to be using some vegetable oil. Any kind of oil you want to use. I really don't suggest using olive oil, but any other oil is fine. We're going to be cooking these steaks on a medium. Between a medium, right before you get to medium high. That's what I want you guys to cook your steaks on, okay? So how's everybody doing before we get started? Oh, you can't, Latricia says, I can't eat it if I see the pink. See me, I like mine. I like that pink line going through mine. That indicates juiciness. That's just how I like it. But everybody has different preferences, you know. Oh my goodness, T1930, thank you. Says Gina needs a national cooking show. Talent is a blessing. Thank you so much. And you know, I just have to give all thanks to our God above, because that's where the gift came from. And I want to share this gift with you all. I really do. I really do. So now, here's what we'll do. Let's see if the microwave is halfway through. Let's flip our potatoes over if it's halfway through, and then let's get started on some steak. How about it? Let's do it together. I'm right here. All right, I'm flipping my potatoes over. Ooh, that baby hot. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, it's hot. I forgot I'm out of the camera, but you can still hear me. All right, so I'm gonna turn mine back on. And you might need to do the same. Turn it back on. Okay, let it go for a little bit. And then when it goes off again, we're going in and checking them babies with the fork to see if they're nice and tender. Okay, is everybody with me? Thank you, Heidi. Thank you so much. I've been feeling sick, buddy. Whew. And I'm thankful the good Lord has given me the strength right now. Because I'm just a little sick today. I'd like to say like 55% sick. But I'm okay. I have no energy today, but the good Lord is right here with me. Like literally right here with me, giving me the strength, the will, and the courage to do what I do on a daily basis because I love what I'm doing right now. All right, so I'm just stirring up my mushrooms and onions, just like so. All right, and then who's all ready? Can somebody give me red hearts if you're ready to get started on these gorgeous steaks, Gina Young style? I know you guys are ready right now. I just don't like to get started on the steaks too early and the potatoes ain't even halfway done, you know? There's a way to do things. Okay, I'm seeing some red hearts. Okay, great. There's a way to do things in order. And I feel like when you're making steak and potatoes, the potato goes in first. Always. Always. And then once you get that half the way cooked, then we can start on some steaks. Because we don't want to start on steaks. The steaks get done and then you got to wait on potatoes. You know, you got to go in order. Like what's going to take the longest? Cook what's going to take the longest first. And then it's okay to reheat a potato up, right? You wouldn't want to have to reheat this up, right? Okay, I see the red hearts. Let's do this. Let's do it together. Okay, so I'm going to grab my cameraman so he can come in close, and I'm going to show you all what we're going to do with our steak and how much oil we're going to be using. Someone asked me a good question earlier, and they said, okay, so what temperature am I going to be putting my oven on? I said, well, we ain't using an oven today. I rarely ever. And when I say rarely ever, I actually should be saying, I don't cook my steaks in the oven. I cook my steaks on the stove and they are magnificent. Is that how you do it? I cook them on the stove or on the grill. I need the cameraman. Cameraman. I can't even scream. Let me see. Okay, here he comes. All right, and then you guys are going to come close. I'm going to be cooking these steaks on the stove behind me because the stove behind me is going to give me a more fierce heat versus this here. You know, this here gives you everything and all of that, right? But you want some fierce heat, you got to go back that way. So that's what I need my cameraman for. Let's make our way back that way, and we can get started on our steaks. Okay. So now I have this lovely pan here that I absolutely love to use. I'm going to put my pan, go ahead and turn your pan. It don't matter if you're using, what kind of pan you're using. It don't matter, okay? I'm using an old frying pan that I love to use. Medium-high heat. Let me grab some oil. You stay right there. This is an old pan, but I'm using such a big pan today because I'm cooking 3 big old steaks. Now look at this. We're not deep frying it, right? Sorry about that. We're not deep frying it. We just need some oil to coat the bottom of the pan. Not enough oil that's going to steam it, but just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. How about that? So now, these steaks are not going to go in until this oil is nice and hot. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat up on high. But you remember that right when we put those steaks in, you turn that heat back down to medium high, okay? And then we're gonna put them in nice and gently. Don't throw them in and run the other way because your steaks will splatter oil all over you and you don't wanna do that. I feel like the cameraman is really close to my face right now. And I'm okay with that. Hey, we're all family. I'm okay with it. We're gonna make it. Okay, so let's get our pans nice and hot. You can set that camera right here for the time being. And then once we go in for the action, you wanna hold it like that? When we go in for the action, I'm gonna have you get a close-up so they can see what's happening, okay? All right, can you stay right there? Thank you. All right, check in on your potatoes while your pan is getting nice and hot. Check in on your onions and mushrooms. Okay, we're kind of multitasking here, okay? Hold that camera nice and still for me just for a second, and then you can walk away. Okay, hold on, my pan is almost hot. And I'm almost happy. We got some good stuff happening here. All right, let me check. How are we? Oh, we got a nice hot pan. Let's do this together. Take your steak, lay it in there. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that nice sizzle, and pat it down a little bit. Push it. Push it. You want it to be nice and level and flat on all surfaces of this beautiful steak, okay? I'm gonna put the other one in. Oh yeah, you gotta hear that sizzle. Make sure you're not that person that's using butter right now, because later we're gonna use butter. If you put butter in here right now, let me tell you what's gonna happen. Butter burns at a high temperature, okay? So, for the time that it's gonna take for these steaks to get done, you don't wanna put your butter in right now. I'm gonna show you guys when to put butter in, and the butter will be at the last minute, okay? So your steaks are in, and they're on like a medium-high heat, okay? If at any time you feel like you need to turn yours down a little bit, please turn it down a little bit, but don't go any lower than medium, okay? So now, don't cover it, because if you cover it, you're gonna steam it, okay? Don't turn it up on high, because if you turn it up on high, that baby will look like it's done in the inside, on the outside, but the inside will be nice and raw, okay? Medium high. At any time, feel free to turn it down to medium, but no lower, okay? Right now, you should be getting a beautiful sizzle. Come in and take a look one more time. And then we can walk away and just leave them alone, okay? We'll check these together. But what we're gonna do right now is check in on our baked potato. Now's the perfect time. We're gonna take that fork, stick it in. If it goes in with ease, your potato's done. But if it just don't feel nice and soft on the inside, throw the microwave back on for 250, maybe 3 minutes, okay? All right. All right. You guys are with me. So I just want to stir my mushrooms and onions, just like so. Can you give me a close-up on the mushrooms and onions? All right, look at this. So what's going to happen is naturally you're going to get some water releasing into your pan that comes off of the onion and the mushroom. But shortly after that, you'll start to see that water that came off of the mushroom and the onion has evaporated, and then you'll start getting a beautiful golden brown color on the mushrooms, and that's what we're looking for, okay? And then at the last minute with this, we're gonna salt and pepper it. Let's check on our potatoes together, okay? Potato time, let's check the potatoes. Let me know how your potato is, and if you needed to turn your potato back on. You gotta bring this. Okay, I got, oh yeah, okay. So I'm turning my potato back over because clearly they're not done. But no worries, you know. So I'm turning the mines back on. All right, I'm going to turn the ventilation over my stove on so we don't have, excuse me, so we don't have a smoky kitchen, right? So now if you have, and I'm pretty sure you do, have ventilation over top of your stove, go ahead and turn that on. You can turn it on like medium. You know, and what the ventilation does, a lot of people don't know, is if there's any smoke, which naturally you're going to get some smoke coming from your pan, the smoke will rise into the ventilation and you won't have, like I said, a smoky kitchen. Okay? Just stirring these beautiful mushrooms and onions. How is everybody doing right now? Is there any questions? Does anybody have any questions? If you have any questions, now would be the perfect time to ask me. I am more than glad to answer any of your questions that you may have. And then there may be some people that I miss your question on an accident, never on purpose. Susan says, thank you to Sonia for telling her what kind of steak. She says her name is Susie, and she's from Louisiana. Well, thank you, Susie. I am cooking a ribeye steak. Thank you for coming in, and welcome. A Black Gold says, have a good night. You're at work. At work, Shelley Walker. Okay. Tammy Williams says, hello to Nellie. Helen, how are you? She says, hi, Gina. Sonia says, you're welcome to Susan. Turn that pan up. Let's see, somebody says, oh, okay. So the person that says turn the pan up, they're talking about to have a steak that is rare. So that's what they're talking about. If you don't want a rare steak, then put yours on medium high, okay? Medium high, all right? Because yanking it up, we'll get the outside nice and charred, but the inside will be red, okay? I'm glad you're feeling better, Gina. Not feeling well today because the change in the season. Oh, Charlene, I pray in the name of Jesus that you start to feel better. I'm sorry to hear that. We are making a gravy with this to go over rice or potatoes. Yum. Oh, you said, are we? No, we're not. I feel like when I make my steak, I never need a gravy. I rarely make a gravy for my steaks. A lot of people that have well-done steaks, or they're not sure if their steak's going to be dry or not, they'll make a gravy to go with it. But if you know how to make a good steak, it doesn't need any gravy. I'm not saying that I don't like steak with gravy, because I absolutely do. But I just want to show the world that you can make a juicy steak that doesn't need gravy, you know. How's everybody's potatoes doing? Yes, sweet potatoes can be cooked the same way. And guess what? I make my baked potatoes same way. You hear me? Same way. And they are so, listen, when you see my potatoes come out, you're going to say, oh my goodness, and I've been cooking potatoes in the oven for years, waiting an hour and a half. Not Gina Young style. Throw them babies in the microwave. Get them cooked. And they're going to be delicious. I can't wait till I fluff the potato meat out and show you how fluffy it is. I'm going to give you all that first bite. You bet I am. Can you plug that light in behind us? Plug the light in. Where can it be plugged in? Yep, plug it in. Let's get them some more light. Thank you, Ron. How is everybody's potato or potatoes coming out? Thank you, Sonia. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late, so I'll just watch. Okay, Gloria. But you don't have to be sorry. No worries, okay? No worries. Don't you worry. Okay? It's okay no matter what time you came in. Okay, we're just happy to have you here. Now, what I'm doing is I want to blot. This is a clean paper towel. And I'm going to go in my pan and blot some of the oil out of my pan, because I
personally, I don't like all that oil splattering all over my counter and my beautiful backsplash. So I'm just gonna blot a little bit of the oil out. You know, it's no hassle. Just blot it out and then you toss this away. If you need to, you know, you might not need to do yours like that. Okay, but that's how I like to get rid of extra oil. If anyone is ever wondering, I just take a paper towel, a nice clean paper towel. I blot the extra oil and then I throw the paper towel away. Look at that. Get rid of it. How simple, right? It's quick, it's easy, and you don't have to have oil. Does need to be plugged up. Okay, 1 second, guys. I'm going to take the microphone off, and the volume will change. Okay. Okay, can you guys still hear me? Okay, they can hear me. Thumbs up the live, everybody. Give a thumbs up on the way in. If you have not done so, you want to plug that up, plug that camera up. Okay, so that's why we had to unplug the microphone. Once the camera has a full charge, then we'll plug the microphone back in, okay? So no worries there. One thing you will do is you'll notice me all throughout any of my lives telling you guys, no worries, like relax. There's nothing to freak out about, nothing to worry about, okay? So like I said, what we're doing now is we're charging the camera. So the microphone had to go off, all right? But we'll plug the microphone back in a little bit later. You guys can still hear me, okay? I'm gonna check my potatoes. Let's check the potatoes together. Take your fork. Go in that baby. If it goes in easy, potatoes done. If it don't, turn it back on 2-3 minutes. 250, 3 minutes, okay? I got some big old monstrous potatoes. You hear me? I mean, these is like newborn babies here. You hear me? These things is big. I got some newborn baby potatoes in here. How did I think of that? Now, when I went inside of my potato, honestly, my potato was so soft. But what I decided to do is go ahead and cook it for another 2.5 minutes. Okay? And then what I do is I'll literally just pick them up. If you want to keep them nice and warm, I'll tell you a trick that I like to do. Take a little bit of foil, wrap each potato up, and the foil keeps them nice and hot. Okay? So let me know about your potatoes. Let me know about your potatoes. How you guys doing? Oh, I know, Jay Howard. Well, what I said was I had to unplug my microphone just for a minute while we charge up the camera, okay? After the camera has a little bit more charge, then I'll turn around and plug the microphones back in, okay? Even though I'm wearing the microphone, it's not gonna sound like it, but let's let our camera charge up a little bit more, then we'll plug the microphone back in for you, okay? No worries. Oh yeah, Valencia says, my potatoes are done. Okay, Valencia, here's what I want you to do. If your potatoes are done, take some foil, or even if you don't have foil, don't worry about it. Just put it on the platter, set it aside, okay? And then together, I'm going to show you guys how I like to fluff the potato meat out of the skin, because like when I cook for my family, listen what I like to do. I like to go all out and really help them out. You ever had a baked potato that's just cut down the middle and they put butter and sour cream on it? Like, I don't like that. Like, treat me how I'm supposed to be treated. Fluff that potato meat out, and I'm going to show you how, okay? So I feed my family and friends how I want to be treated. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. I know you guys are laughing at me right now, but I'm so serious, and you're going to really get the ideal of what I'm doing to the potato. Okay, let's take a peek in at our steaks. Can we do that? I'm just gonna, let's see. I'm gonna turn the steaks over and then I'll have you guys visit my steaks here in a minute. I'm gonna flip mine over. Oh yeah, got some good color going on here. Great color, and you know, honestly, it's like a nice charred color. And that charred color makes you feel like it was cooked on the grill. You want that color. You want that color, like we live for that charred color. On a steak, get out of here. That's the color you're looking for, okay? My husband doesn't even know that I am up down here making steaks. He didn't even know. He didn't even know. I tell you one thing, he's gonna be surprised. All right. So now, check on your steaks. If they have that beautiful golden brown color, you go ahead and flip them over. Okay, let's take our potatoes out of the microwave together. Okay, meanwhile, you got some mushrooms and onions that are pretty much done. Can you come in and show them what the mushrooms and onions look like? Oh, they are beautiful. That's what they are. Okay, look at that. I want them to get a little bit more charred color on them. And then what I like to do is I like to just smother the onions and mushrooms in a little bit of A1 sauce. And it turns these mushrooms and onions up a couple of notches, right? Something you never tasted before. But once you do it this way, you're always going to want to do it this way. Yeah, you are. All right, we got some beautiful steaks cooking. Because I have the huge monster steaks, you all seen my steaks. The one person said, look like Gina got the whole butcher shop on the cutting board. Well, since you see how big my steaks are, you know my steaks are going to take a little bit longer than yours may if you have a smaller steak. Let's go ahead and get our big potatoes out, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do to them. Ooh, that's way too hot. Oh my goodness. To be honest, I really do. So let's do this together. Oh, nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. And what I mean by nice and easy, my fork went into each one nice and easy. Okay, look at that. All right, I'm going to show you what I like to do. Now, don't forget to do the technique where you feel. Tighten your hand up and fill your steak if you want yours well done. If you want yours medium, you loosen your hand, feel what it would feel like medium. Fill your steak, and it will be medium. Okay? So now, let me check in on my steak. Got some gorgeous colors going on. So now, thank you, Sonia. Looks just right. And the potatoes don't look wrinkled. No, they're not going to be wrinkled. What do you mean? All right, can you guys come in so I can show you? All right. What does she mean when she says she wants to fluff the potato meat? Well, let me show you. I'm going to take a paper towel to hold mine. Come in. Can you guys see what I'm doing? See, normally when you go to a restaurant, they give it to you just like that. That's not okay to me. That's not okay with me. But what is okay, let's go ahead and slice them. After you slice them, you push. Hold on. Don't slice all the way through them. You kind of push on each end. All right. Ooh, that baby's coming apart on me because it's so hot. Let's just do this one. Okay, you push the ends in. All right, to open it. Push the ends in to open it. Can you come in close? Okay. This one right here, that one's just falling apart. It's so tender. Don't worry about that one. This is how you fluff the meat. Okay? So you just fluff that potato meat out. Don't you have to take it all out? You just want to kind of loosen it up in its skin so your loved ones don't have to fish for the potato. You know what I mean? They don't have to freak out about nothing. All right? The meat, the potato meat is right in their face. Come look at this. Come give me a close-up. Bend the whole thing this way so they can see. You see what I'm doing here? You see, I told you how fluffy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That's how you fluff it. Just a nice little pull of the fork. All right? And now, how are we going to season the potatoes, Gina? Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put butter, salt, pepper, and garlic powder. As much as you like or as least as you like. Since this one fell apart, I'm not going to freak out. Okay? I'm going to still fluff this gorgeous potato meat. Come here, and you can see what I'm doing to this one since it fell apart. All right, look at that. Still nice, beautiful, fluffy. Let's get a big old tad of butter on there, okay? Because I just have to be honest, when I dress my potatoes, I'm using a lot of garlic powder. I'm using a nice amount of salt and pepper, a whole lot of butter, okay? So I'm going to grab my butter, and I want to check in on my steak. So remember, I told you all at some point we will be putting a little bit of butter in your pan for your steak if you want to. Okay, you can put a little bit of butter in with your mushrooms and onions if you want to. I'm going to. Just about a tablespoon for that. Okay, now I overload the butter. I want my family to taste the butter. I want them to taste the garlic and the salt and the pepper in the potato. You don't need sour cream in here. If you love it, put it on. But I'm just telling you, my baked potatoes are so flavored with the salt, pepper, and garlic powder and the butter, you don't need sour cream. Okay? So now that we have that done, we can season our potatoes with salt, pepper, garlic powder. Let's do that now. There's the salt going in. And you don't have to put a whole lot on there because your loved one can put, you know, they want more pepper, they want more salt, let them put theirs on. Okay, but I like to start it for them. Look at that. And the garlic powder. How about it? That right there? Done. All right? So if you come in, I want to show you the beautiful color that we've achieved onto our mushrooms, finally. It takes a while, and you've got to have patience when you're cooking. Now, you see that color? That's the color that I live for when I think sauteed mushrooms and onions. Now, how much A1 sauce you want us to put on, Gina? Listen, just put you some on, okay? It's really going to make your steak amazing. Come here. Come on, look. Ah, that's it. I love that. And so I guess what we can do right now, turn the burner off because this is done too. Okay? So we got the onions and mushrooms done, and they're just kind of simmering in A1 sauce. Well, honestly, I've turned the heat off. Baked potatoes are done. Your steak should be cooking, and some of your steaks might be done. Okay? Is there anybody's steak that's done? Let me know. I'm going to put a little bit of parsley flakes on to the potato just to make it beautiful. How about it? okay. Is everybody with me? Yes, thank you, Ron. And he said as much or as little A1 sauce you want. Jay Howard said, I bet that kitchen smells good. It does. I'm going to go get JJ's fish. And he said, I'm hungry now. All right, I'm going to check my steak, and I'll be right back. Let me find another fork. I used my fork already. I got some great color onto these steaks here. Great color. I'm cooking my steak medium. I want to continue to let theirs cook a little bit longer. Can somebody, anybody in here, a couple people, let me know how you guys are doing. Are you almost done? Are you feeling okay? Are your nerves okay? Okay, Hammock. I'm loving that kitchen. Thank you, GP. Thank you, Jers Nate. I feel like I need a little bit more A1 sauce, so I'm going to put a little bit more. I don't want this dry at all. Beautiful. Potatoes are looking great. Like I said, don't worry about the potatoes cooling down because, oh, Valencia says her steak is done. Okay. I just got here and those potatoes on the counter are boulders. Yeah, they're pretty much boulders. They're like bricks. And it took me, well, I'd like to say mine took about 15 minutes to cook because they're big. Oh, okay, you said try the Dean sour cream, okay. Check on your steak. Check on your steak, okay. You tapped in real quick to watch. Okay, thank you for coming in. Don't get in trouble at work. You're watching at work? Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, we got some great color on here. I'm going to go ahead and take my steak out. Those other steaks, they can stay in here and get well done, okay? Some amazing stuff going on here. All right, I'm going to put these potatoes right on here. Even that potato that fell apart is still edible. You hear me? You bet it is. It's just nice and tender, isn't it? Okay, I want to clean my cutting board off so I can present this to you all. Look at that, look at that. Oh yeah, let me wipe this off. I'm pushing through, guys. I hope you all are pushing through and making it. Somebody let me know you're doing okay out there. Look at that. That's my steak and it's medium done. These other steaks are going to get cooked well done. Okay? Yeah. Here, come here, come here. I'm going to show you something. Come here, guys. Yeah. None other than this. You have to do this to your steak. You got to do that to your steak. Put the onions and the mushrooms
on top of that baby like that. Oh my goodness, listen here. You never had no steak Gina Young style. I can't wait till y'all bite down into the steak so you can let me know what you think. All right, look at that. Beautiful. How's everybody doing? Hold on, guys. All right, let me take someone off the channel. And I got them. Okay. They're off. They're off. They're a goner, right? Okay, so what we're going to be doing, I'm going to ask you all, how's everybody doing if you're just about done? And if you're ready for me to say a prayer, we can sit down and eat together. Okay, meanwhile, I'm going to turn the stove down a little bit. Because sometimes when you're making steaks, it can get a little smoky in here. Feel free to turn your heat down at any time. If you're making very large steaks like I'm making today, you may need to cook yours a little bit longer. Put butter in your steaks if you need to, but you don't have to. No dessert today. I think we can skip the prayer on this one. Oh, no, we ain't never going to skip the prayer now. Come on. We got to say a prayer. We got to say a prayer. It doesn't take nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump. I'd rather pray on my food, over my food every time than not pray over it. Oh, I'm playing. Okay. I believe you. All right. So let's go ahead and pray. Heavenly Father, we'd like to thank you once again for this beautiful meal today. Lord, we thank you for your love time, your mercy, and your understanding. Please forgive us for our sins. Come into our hearts and make you our Lord and Savior. Send your angels down to surround us day and night. Your Holy Spirit to help us make good decisions. Give us peace over our minds in the name of Jesus. We pray that no weapons formed against us shall prosper. And we bind the devil away from us in Jesus' name. Devil, you have no authority over this household. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the roof over our head, the food, the love, the peace and the joy you bring us every day. Amen. Who's ready to eat? Who's ready to eat? I'm getting a plate. I'm getting a plate. I cannot wait any longer. I cannot wait. I want this potato that fell apart. That's what I want. Give me that one. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm feeling a little cheesy today. Not sour cream. But I want a piece of yellow American melted on top of my potato. And then we're going to taste this. No? Okay, look, got the cheese on there. I'm going to heat this up. I'm not heating up my steak. Let the steak rest. I got to get something to drink. I feel like my sugar is dropping. Dakota, can you do me a favor? Can you come? I need a t-shirt. Any t-shirt will do. Alright, I'm coming around with my food. It's over there. I'm here. Thank you. Okay, everybody. All right, I am burning up like a sailor with this sweatshirt on. I'm gonna put this t-shirt on and let's eat. Let's eat together. I hope you guys are doing great. Can you give me, oh, okay, I'll get it. 1 second. Can y'all see the puppies? Y'all see the puppies right there? All right, let me change my t-shirt. So I melted the cheese and look at that. Oh my goodness, let's put the steak on there. Let's put the steak on there. I can't wait to give you guys the first bite. I tell you what, tired isn't the word for today. I am extremely tired. Somebody say yes. Somebody say yes to the steak. Look at that. Oh my goodness, like she just said, you better make you some. Better make you some. Look at that. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna put a piece of pumpernickel bread. If you've never tried pumpernickel bread, it's definitely something you want to try. Try it just once. Because if you have taste buds like I have taste buds, you're gonna like pumpernickel bread. It's delicious. All right. When am I gonna change my shirt because I'm hot? I got some V8 Splash here. You'll be there in a few to get your plate. Thank you. I'll leave the door open for you. Thank you for the super chat. Those puppies they're waiting on a bite. You see them? Look at there. They are. Okay. I'm really gonna change my shirt now. So wait a second. You'll be here in a minute for your plate, huh? Okay, I got my shirt changed, and I'm sure you all are ready, right? Okay, I'm changed. I feel a little bit more cooler. Oh, man. All right. Come and get it. Amen once again to my beautiful prayer. Latika, she says she's on her way. Hi, Derek. How are you? Gina back. Yes, I'm back in full effect. Samuel says, Gina, could you DoorDash that to me? Sure. All right, let's do another. Let's do another because you need to see this. Come on. I will. I'll have a line at the front door. Just let them know what you're here for. You know, put a mask on. All right, let's look at this side just in case you didn't get to see it well. Yes, it is. Good eating. And I know a lot of people are waiting. Now, see, okay, the reason why I like to do this way is, Sat says, oh my goodness, Gina. The reason why I like to do the onions and the mushrooms this way is because sometimes I feel like putting the A1 sauce right on top of the steak kind of messes up some things. You know, you put the A1 sauce on your steak and then you lose flavor. You got that, you know. But if you put the A1 sauce right on top, you know, put it in with your mushrooms and onions, taste the steak. And then you get to taste the mushrooms and onions separate, you know. First thing I'm going in for is that potato because I know it's cooled down. And then we'll go in for some steak together. Okay? I can't promise you guys I'm going to stay on here long because like I said, I don't feel well. But I love you guys. All right, here's a piece. Here's some of the baked potato. You gotta try a baked potato Gina Young style, and you gotta try it with garlic powder. Where's my steak? I got your steak. I got your steak right here. Listen. This potato is so good. Somebody tell me that you love a baked potato Gina Young style. Tell me you like it with garlic powder. Tell me you like the baked potato in the microwave, because you do. Somebody said, put it closer. Put it closer, okay? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so good. Okay, so I'm going in for this mushroom that's been marinated with the onions and the A1 sauce. Total knockout. Socks. Cute, I see you. All right, so now let's go ahead. We're gonna slice it. We're gonna slice it. That's how I like mine. Oh, it's just perfect. Look at that. Door. Check your door, Gina. I know you guys lining up. A little bit of the pumpernickel bread, and I'm going to put a mushroom and an onion on that pumpernickel bread. Look at that. She said, you see me, we both pulling up at the same time. Perfect. There's that potato again. Now, is there anybody in the comment section that loves steak fat as much as I do? Oh, that's how you like your steak too. Okay. I see you said, come on. Let's go get our plates. There's a piece of the fat that I love. Oh, Lizette says, I like it. And Latika says, look, yeah, she says, I like it too. See that fat right there? It just totally knocked me out. I know it's not good for you, but what if I like it? It does. It does. Derek says it has the most fat in it. I mean, the most flavor in it. Mm. 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 Oh, it's so good. I started doing, guys, I started doing that. Now I got a puppy at my leg. He's scratching my leg. They're both down there at my leg. Mm-hmm. I was so happy, so glad to be able to come in today and do this for you all. So hopefully tomorrow, hopefully I come in tomorrow and I can feel a little bit better, you know. And tomorrow we're going to be cooking meatball subs. Thank you, Ash. You know, and it's good when you start dancing. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm going to slice this again. You guys have to see this. And this time I got to make like a steak volcano, because I need a little bit of baked potato on top of my steak with the cheese. Come on. Oh, my potato. Oh my goodness, I know the dogs are going to get it. They're probably eating it. My whole piece of potato just fell off. They're sneaking. I see them. Look at it. She says sometimes she likes Heinz 57. What'd you say, Mildred? You said sorry I was. Oh, I'm not sure what you're saying sorry for. You don't have to say sorry, Mildred. I didn't even know what you're talking about. Oh, I will tell them. Thank you. I'll tell them you said hello. You unbuckled your first button. You have to if you're eating this meal. All right, so there's another piece of, doggone it, it tastes good. Oh, they didn't eat the potato. Guess what? Because it's probably too hot. They looked at it, but they kind of steered away from it too. I'm going in for another piece of steak. This steak is just as juicy. I'm putting a piece of potato on it. Listen, if you follow the directions that I show you guys, you are going to be so happy to know that everything that Gina Young can do, you can do the same thing. You bet you can. That's going to turn out, you know? Sonia, I'm so glad. You can smell it, Jay Howard. Oh, yeah. I'm not, Derek. Said, are you feeling better today? I'm really not. I'm trying to push because I love you guys, but I'm not feeling great at all. But I'm so happy to see you all, you know. And I wanted to show my face because so many of you, I got so many emails, so many texts. Mildred, I got your email, but I was just so doggone sick I couldn't even answer you, you know, so thank you for that. But I wanted to come in because so many of you were worried. But like I said, I'll get better. Y'all gonna see me tomorrow. Okay, thank you for all of your love and your support and all of your prayers. Everybody sent me prayers and emails and messages. So I knew I had to come in today. And like I said, more than anything, I didn't want anybody's food to go bad that you went out and purchased, you know. Here's another bite. Thank you, T1930. Thank you. That's kind of hard to say, T1930. It is. I didn't know steak fat was good for you. I am. I tell you what, I'm gonna get some rest. That's why I got my hat pulled all the way down. I'm trying to disguise my. But listen, I'm gonna tell my husband about a movie. Listen, there was a trailer of a movie that came on early this morning. It had to be 4 o'clock this morning. I'm sitting there watching the trailer of the movie. It had this little Asian girl on there, and I was terrified. And you know, a trailer is only like, I don't know, at the most 5 minutes. I thought, if this trailer is this scary, how is the movie? I can't remember what the movie is called. Can one of you guys, like, maybe you know? It's on Netflix, and I definitely want to watch it. So I'm gonna ask my husband tonight, all depending on how I'm feeling, if he wants to watch this movie. It has a little Asian girl. She's sitting in the grass, and there's like a man standing like feet away from her. And he looks kind of scary. But the trailer was so scary. I have to watch it tonight. It's a scary movie. I like scary movies. You said that's some freaky stuff. You said that's some freaky stuff. I like scary movies. I like them. Me and my husband both. But I have realized, no one gets out alive? I don't know what it's called. Maybe that's it. But listen, I love a good scary movie, right? But I've noticed as me and my husband get older, the more I get older, you know, I'm more scared of scary movies. You know, when I was younger, I could watch a scary movie, you know, and be in a pitch black room after that, you know, and not. But now, I watch a scary movie. I want the lights on after that. I'm gonna be like, got my arm inside of my husband's arm, like locking arms with him when we go to sleep, like. And while there's a scary movie going on, me and my husband will be like, did you hear that? What was that? What was that? We're hearing things because we just got scared the daylights out of us, right? Look, it might be called that. Oh, you're a huge fan of scary movies. I was unable to cook, still not quite feeling better. Okay. Mildred, I'm still praying for you. Oh, you said you're afraid to watch when he goes to work. Yeah. But I do. I love a scary movie. But like I said, the older I get, I'd be real scared of them. I'd be real scared of them movies. There's something about sitting on the edge of your seat watching a scary movie, you know. Give the thumbs up. Thumbs up on the way in if you haven't done so. There we go. Okay, let me see. Somebody says, you should watch Lou. It just came out this week. Okay. How do you reheat the steak without it drying out? Well, you could turn around and put a little tiny bit of water in the bottom of a plate or a bowl. Heat it up, and just don't heat it up too much. You know what I mean? Because a steak can definitely dry out if you gotta heat it up, you know. That's why I suggest cooking your steak not too well done. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. Because what happens if you have some steak left over, you want to heat it back up, and you feel like if you heat it up, it's going to dry out. Well, Annabelle Creations, last night, it was scary. I've seen that. He said about this evil doll. Yeah, I've seen that. Oh, Saj says she loves that movie. Oh my goodness. Now the one that does my husband in is The Conjuring. He said when they did this, he said he was done. He said all they had to do was like this. He said that did it for me. And that makes me laugh every time he says that, because that movie scared him. It was a good movie though. She said, me too, great movie. Let's see, Zudi says, I love scary movies, but they don't love me because when it's time to go to sleep, every sound has me jumping. Well, yeah, that's what I said. After we watch the movie, we'll both be like, did you hear that? What was that? That's not fun afterwards, right? You know. You got scared if you got to do that, right? It gets real after a while, I think. I'm going to take another bite of this steak. But I tell you one thing. See how easy it was to make? Oh, you don't know? Let me see. Miss Karen says, I'm glad I don't know what that clap means. That clap is on a movie called The Conjuring. And there was like, was it kids? Kids. And they was hiding in the closet. And they did like this. In the dark. And my husband said, that's it. That did me in. When they do it. My husband just said, you talk about when you got to go to the restroom and you hold it. When you're watching that movie, you will hold it. Huh? Oh, he said that was me. He said I told him I had to use the restroom. And he said, go ahead. You got to go ahead and go. And I said, no, I'll hold it. I didn't know that was me. I remember it now. Oh, no, I'm good. I'll hold it. Well, let me show you what I did to my plate. And I still got some left over for later. He says, Gina, do you like The Exorcist? I didn't think The Exorcist was really scary. I didn't think that one was scary. Now, my husband told me when he was younger, he thought that one was scary because it was like real. He said he was scared of that from 7 to 13. Oh, Sonia said her steak is gone. But yeah, so tell me, we're gonna get on Netflix tonight. Hopefully I can feel a little better. In Jesus Christ's name. And I know with God on my side, all things is possible. You know, if God is for you, who can be against you? You know, and that's just how I have to look at life, whether if I don't feel bad, I'm saying, or let me rephrase that. If I'm feeling bad, not feeling well, not having any energy, as I do today, I just know that with God on my side, I will feel better one day. You know, this too shall pass, you know. You said, me neither, Mr. Young. Oh, okay, so Roberta, or Robert is saying, I think Gina got the movie mixed up with the Netflix. The movie she's referring to isn't on Netflix because I saw the commercial today. Well, listen, when I had my, I thought I had my TV on Netflix, and that was like the second movie. I thought it was. I could be wrong, you know. Oh, they're remaking The Exorcist. Oh my goodness. Woo-wee. I know I said I'm done, but this is just so stinking good. I can't stop eating it. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. You said you're probably not going to sleep tonight. You ain't even watched no movie yet. We're just talking about it. Yeah, I heard that it comes out this year for a remake. Oh, okay. Don't you know I never seen Jeepers Creepers? I never seen it. Saj. I don't even remember what the old one was. If I seen it, it wasn't memorable. It does sound scary, right? But oh, so in the trailer, there's this little Asian girl. She's sitting in the grass, right? Thank you, Victoria. She's sitting in the grass, and she's a little tiny thing, and she's so cute. And there's this man. He looks like he has tattoos all over him. He's standing like kind of far away. And she just looking at him like, I don't know, she just looked like she is shocked, and she like, and he keep walking to her. She out there by herself. And then all of a sudden he comes in the house with like, I think it's like 4 or 5 other people, and he's saying he is there to stop the apocalypse or something from happening. I don't know. But I tell you what, it was 4 o'clock this morning. I was scared. I was in the bed like, what? I wish I could have skipped that commercial, but I couldn't. That's how scared I was. Oh, you're waiting on a new one. Saturday. I do, Laura. I like all of them. Mm-hmm. I do too, Derek. I do too. Good evening, Latrina. How are you? When you start seeing monsters trying to attack you, I totally think that I have watched so many scary movies in my lifetime that I'm afraid half to death to go to sleep without having my feet covered up. I have to have my feet covered up. If I don't, you guys are gonna laugh, and I don't care. I feel like something is gonna grab my feet and yank me out to bed. So when I go to bed at night, I cover my feet. I cover my feet. I cover my feet. Me and my husband are total opposites, right? We are total opposites. And he told me, he said, I don't want my feet covered up. And he don't. He don't and he won't. And so he told me one day, he said, I like my feet uncovered in case I gotta jump up and take a break. You know, I want to be able to move. I want to be able to defend myself. He said, you can't have my feet encased in a blanket, and I can't jump up and go, you know, or do what I want to do and move and defend myself. Right? Somebody is laughing. Ash is cracking up. Yeah. You like your feet uncovered too, Black Gold? Ron Wilson said, I cover my feet. He said, I cover my feet to my neck. I love that one. I love that one. That was so funny. You can't sleep in socks? I like my feet covered, Sonia. I cannot sleep without my feet covered. That's Jay Howard saying that. Yeah, buddy, I like my feet covered. Because how many times have y'all seen things like in haunted movies or books or whatever, you're going down the stair steps, right? Something grab your foot as you're going through the stair step. Oh, no. Or yank you out the bed when you sleep by your feet. Woo-wee. My feet, and it brings me a comfort to know that my feet are encased in that blanket and nothing can yank me out. It's like a barrier. It's like a Jesus protection, the blanket. Yeah, it is. It's easy to run without the covers. You're right. That's how my husband feels. Christopher said, I'll be hiding under the covers. My husband's in the background saying, what? I gotta move. I gotta be able to move. He said, don't smother me under that blanket. Let me see. Now, if that blanket, Jay Howard, he said, now if that blanket moves, something wrong. Then what you gonna do? Throw the blanket out the window. Heidi said, say Candyman in the mirror. I would never. I would never. Oh, I see you said sing Candyman in the mirror. You ain't no punk. Oh, you do. Alan said, I like my feet to be covered. He said, I feel sorry for y'all that want y'all feet covered. Because y'all ain't even got a chance. He said the people that like their feet covered is just like, take me. That's what he just said. What'd you say? Mr. Boogeyman, you got a little date. Oh, man. Yeah, buddy. That's crazy. Because I got to have my feet covered. With your osteoarthritis, you might sleep with the covers. Oh, okay. The new Candyman wasn't good at all. Oh, is that right? I'm out in something. Touch my feet. Ooh, wee. My feet are covered by the blood of Jesus. I know, mine's too. He said there are feet vampires. I believe that. That's why my feet had to be covered. Knock at the Cabins. Come out in February 2023. Oh, okay. I don't blame you both. Have you ever seen Scream the movie? I have, yes. So y'all gotta watch with me. That's what she says. Okay. I cannot with you. K Coffee is cracking up at Christopher. I just have mines uncovered because I will get too hot if they're covered. You better cover them so don't nobody yank you out. No, I'm just kidding. See y'all watching with me. That's funny. That's a great topic because I've always felt like that. Like here's the thing. Even in the summer, even in the summertime, and it's hot outside, I'm still wrapped up in a blanket. Anybody else like that? Anybody else? Oh, I love you too, DB. I'm feeling a little bit better, but not all the way. But I'm coming along. You said you can't be tied down. Oh, that's scary. That is a scary thought right there. Oh yeah, Miss Karen, you're just like me. Gotta have something on at all times. Yeah. Yeah, me too, Zaldi. You said no matter what the weather is, you need a blanket. Yeah. Oh, you be throwing the covers off. Even if the blanket just pulled up off the way. That is so scary, Jay Howard. Was that Jay Howard that said that? Even if the blanket's just pulled up off a little bit off the way, that's scary. See that right there? I'm done. I've been and passed out. Oh, you have a hoodie on too, yeah. That seems like it would be nice and comfortable, you know? If not, you need to have a sweater on, okay. Thank you, Sherry. Can you do a saltfish and dumplings? Sure, I'll have to write it down. I would love to do a saltfish. And what I would do is I would literally do something called a bacalao. And it's a Puerto Rican fish fritter, and it's made from saltfish. So when I do that, I'll be making that recipe. It's delicious. It's a fish fritter made out of saltfish, and it's delicious. Bacalao is what it's called. Yeah, you're right, Derek. If the blanket moves, there's something paranormal. That does sound good, doesn't it, Lizette? We should have a live watch movie party. How would we do that? Because would I get copywritten? I don't know how that will work. I don't know how that will work. That would be fun. That would be so much fun. How would we do something like that? Said I missed the cooking tonight, but this conversation is too funny. Y'all are silly, says Stephanie. Well, listen, I'm glad you just came in, you know. I'm so glad you came in to enjoy us, to join us. You missed the cooking, but you're still here, you know. And then tomorrow I'm going live anyways. Going live tomorrow. And tomorrow we're making homemade meatball subs. These meatballs can be made, so let's just say we make the meatball subs tomorrow. When you have meatballs left over, the next day you can turn around and make some noodles and put the meatballs and sauce over top of your noodles for spaghetti and meatballs the next day. Okay, like you can totally have a good time with these meatball recipe that I'm gonna show you how to do. Thank you, Mama C. I will be late tomorrow. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. There's no problem there. No problem, Ron. It's okay if you're late. No problem. I just appreciate you guys being here when you can, you know. You're not obligated. Thank you so much for letting me know. I'm not going to miss that cooking live. Oh, okay, DB. Yeah, come in and join us. We're going to have fun. Heidi Green is saying, what time tomorrow? Well, the time is going to be 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, making homemade meatball subs. Hide and seek. I think we've seen that, Mildred. I feel like we've seen that. Oh, bacalao. You said that's Greek too? Love you too. Bacalao is Puerto Rican as well. Oh, thank you. Family reunion. Oh, you're welcome. Listen, take your time. Oh, family funeral. Okay, yeah, take your time, okay? You take your time, and if you don't feel like coming in, it's, it's okay, okay? We'll just wait to see you when we see you, okay? So there's no pressure, all right? You spend time with your family. Do you like the creep show? I've never seen that. So you said I've given you some great ideas. Okay, that's great. All right, guys. Well, listen here. I'm going to get off. And y'all will see me tomorrow. Make sure you pick up your ingredients for tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow we can be on here a little bit longer, okay? I love you guys. I love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. I've heard of saltfish done the Jamaican way. Oh, yeah. I want you guys to have a great night. Get some good sleep. Cover your feet up tonight. Cover your feet up. Don't go to bed with your feet uncovered. Go Buckeyes! Go Buckeyes! I love you guys. Sorry for your loss, Ron. We love you from the bottom of our hearts. Tell Kathy I said hello. Thank you, Sonia. I love everybody. Thank you all for coming in. Give me a big old hug. Give me a hug. I love you guys so much. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a good time tomorrow making meatballs together, okay? I love you guys. Good night. I'm going to feel a little bit better each day. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Jay Hour. Cover them feet, I will. Okay, see y'all later. I love y'all. I gotta go lay down. Guys, I gotta go lay down. I got the bubble guts. And my stomach is a rumbling, and I know I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, man, I don't know how long I'm gonna be in the bathroom. That might be a little too much information. But I just don't feel good. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. I love you guys. Good night.